Vampires aren't real, and Christian Bale definitely isn't one, and they're definitely not trying to tell us anything with the blood all over his face. Nah, that's ridiculous. But we'll get back to Christian, in a second. But first, I gotta show you something. You see, I was watching this documentary on John Candy to see if there was any truth in plain sight about him being Luke Combs. You know, Luke, the country singer who just happens to have the exact same nostrils and beard and mustache, and his name is one of the gospel names, and his name is one of the gospel names, and his name is Combs, and his name is Candy, and they're both sweet. Those guys. Well, I was looking for something there, but I saw something completely different. I saw a scene with John Candy and Egon, aka Harold Ramis, and I couldn't help but recognize this smile right there. It just looked so familiar to me, like I had seen it somewhere before. Like I had seen it so many times before, because my favorite movie that I've seen dozens of times used to be Batman Begins, starring Christian Bale. And I'm what they call a super recognizer. I recognize facial features like that. And I knew it right away. I knew that I caught another blood-sucking vampire. The ones that drink a Brine and also put blood on their face to rejuvenate their skin. Kind of like they're disclosing to us with Kris Jenner, that's not plastic surgery, that's... But anyway, back to Christian, aka Egon, aka Harold Ramis. You see, I could even recognize those lips, because Christian Bale's got some pretty unique lips. Is that weird? He just does. They're just noticeable. And hey, it almost looks like they're wearing the same headphones, and he's holding an axe while he's holding a proton accelerator. And boy, they sure have similar serious stares and similar hairline and chin structure. Give him a shave and put those glasses on and it could be the same person. But if you're still skeptical, just give me another minute while we look at the symmetry of their faces. And don't worry, I got something coming for you. Kind of like how I do right here with a scar on their chin that seems to, and I'll get closer so you can see, it seems to just match up perfectly right there. Would you look at that? Perfect scar placement. Wow, what a coincidence. And their faces match, and their noses even match. If you just decrease the size of this big old schnoz to that schnoz, it's the exact same shape. Exact same. Just smaller. Do you want to see something? Are you ready for it? Are you ready for it? Let's start you small. Small and right on their neck. Right there. But that's not it by a long shot. And even these aren't it by a long shot, where we have 1 and 1 and 2 and 2. We're just getting warmed up. Not even close to giving you the best one yet, because, well, 1 or 2 or 3 could be coincidence. I got something for you. And this isn't even it, but I'm still gonna show you anyway how they both seem to have a scar right there. Right there, right there, right there. And again, just to show you who it belongs to, American Psycho and Egon Spengler, with the same exact lips. And what have I shown you already? 4? I think I've shown 4. Now why don't we take a look at this scar right there. Almost looks like a Batman symbol upside down. Right there. And right there. The exact scar in the exact same place on this flipping vampire. Now let's scroll out and let's scroll back in. Kind of looks like a similar mark right there and there, in the exact same spots. But here's maybe my favorite part of all of it. If Egon Spengler is Bruce Wayne, don't you think that Batman might want to take some of his friends with him for a movie? Do you know who Harold Ramis was good buddies with? John Belushi. Yeah, they were good buddies. He helped write Animal House. He was Bluto in Animal House. Well, did you ever see The Dark Knight Rises? You know, the one with Bane. You know, Bane, played by Tom Hardy. Bane, played by Tom Hardy. Hey, they were sure chummy in that movie. Kind of chummy like Harold Ramis and John Belushi were. You ever see the video I did on Tom Hardy and who he used to be? No, you never saw that one? You never saw that one? Well, you should maybe go check it out. Maybe really go check it out. And I made this before I realized that vampires were real. But of course, all this for entertainment purposes. I'm sure when I saw that and recognized it immediately as him and all their facial features and all their hairline and 8 different facial markings line up, it's just pure coincidence, people. Just like I don't think they were really trying to tell us anything in this movie, American Psycho. Just like I don't think they were trying to tell us anything with them wearing the exact same headphones and him wielding an axe and him wielding a proton accelerator. And their lips and nose being the exact same style and shape. And me saying he is him and him is him is just a coincidence that they happen to be in the same movie together. Oh, I forgot to show you something. Well, do you remember this scene from The Dark Knight Rises where Bane smacks him on the head from behind and he falls? Well, here's a scene from Chicago Improv where Tom Hardy, aka John Belushi, happens to smack Christian Bale, Batman, on the head and he falls down. That's mockery. That's them laughing at you saying, these idiots couldn't even figure it out if it was put right under their nose. Well, guess what? But like I said, entertainment only, people. I don't really think that these are minions of the fallen angels who drank gold juice and turned into half vampires, kind of like the movies tell us. Entertainment only.